Are we on? Tell me when we're good. Yeah, so anyways, Lennon was sitting out front of the dorm rooms in the car, and here comes Ryan Lennon, out naked, nothing on but a black thong, 2 Roman candles in his hands. Stands up on the roof of the car in front of us, and just starts blasting off these Roman candles in the middle of Harvard Square. Going nuts. People are in dorm rooms are looking out their window. About 3 fireworks in, or whatever you want to call them. Cop cars surround Lennon. He's still on the hood. Letting him go. Black thong. Awful tattoos hanging out. And the cops are like, "Leno, what the F are you doing? Get down." Lennon didn't realize he still had 6 shots. We let about 3 go. And as he's getting down, 1 right in the directions of the cop car. They hit the deck. I think one of them came up, the piece out, aimed at Ryan, and that's the story about the first time and hopefully the last time Ryan got a gun pulled on him. But are we good now? Okay. Good. Hey guys, Noah Welch here in Sweden. Hello to everyone there in Wilkes-Barre and with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. It's an honor to make this video for 2 guys that had a huge impact on my career, Nas and Bones. Congratulations, first of all, guys. Well deserved going into the Hall of Fame in Wilkes-Barre. It's been so many good players come out of that organization, and for you two to be going into the Hall of Fame shows how important you were to them and to all of us, really. For me personally, I was a young guy. I had you guys as a rookie and my second year, and it was great to have veteran guys like you to learn from, to observe. I think I learned most of how to be a pro, how to approach the game, how to deal with adversity, the ups and downs of a season, and I learned a lot just by watching you two and how you went about your business. You guys both worked hard, but also had fun and kept the mood light, but also knew when to kind of crack the whip a little bit on the boys and get us going. So I learned a tremendous amount about how to be a pro, and I came in as an arrogant, cocky college kid that knew nothing about pro hockey, and left after my first year with a lot of experience, but also I think just an idea of respect, respect the game, respect the guys in the locker room, the older guys, and just really how to manage as a pro. So I thank you both for that. You guys both really had a hand in my career and getting me to the NHL level, which was always a dream. Bones, you were a guy that I was actually pretty close to. You had us over to your house, me and Ryan and a few other rookies, for dinner. We got to eat with your wife and your fam. I remember holding your son one night, just being like, "Man, this is great. You know, I want this someday." Thought we were really tight. Next day at the rink, we had a penalty shot contest, and you went down, tried making some triple deke move. Puck exploded off your stick, went into the corner, and I remember I chirped you as you were coming by the bench, and I told you to take your rollerblades off. And this was one time where I learned by experience about respect, because it was not my spot to say that. I was a young, cocky rookie, and you were an older guy, and maybe coming from another vet, that's something that you let slide, but you stopped, and I think your stick was about this far from my face, and you told me, I can't say what you told me, but it was the last time I said something like that, and you were right, and I learned a lot from that, and I knew that you cared about me, but you were basically showing me the ropes and just saying, "Hey, you were out of line there." So I always remember that story. And as far as your career goes, I only played with you for a couple of years, but to me, you were more than just a tough guy, and you were the toughest guy I played with for sure. But you brought a lot more to the Penguins than that, leadership, and you contributed on the ice. And I remember we had a serious team. My first year, we broke some sort of record, and you were a big part of that. With that being said, man, for a defenseman that loves to play physical, it was great having you in the lineup. I feel like I could finish my hits and play the game that I always knew how to play, because just having you there, I knew that you were going to stick up for me, and I knew that other guys were going to let a lot slide because you were on my team. So it was great. I absolutely loved having you. Nas, what a leader you are, and you were with us. You know, you had complete control over our team. You had to balance a crazy coach and Michel Terrien, who's a great coach, but man, I feel like you were half captain, half psychiatrist for the team. You and Chris Keller, at least for me. But you know, just a warrior, sacrificing your body every night. You know, and playing solid D. And then we got to play together in Pittsburgh, best league in the world, NHL level, and you've been around for a long time, and you played great when you were up there. You looked 20 years young when you were there, so it really was a pleasure playing with you as well. I learned so much on how to be a defenseman from you, but again, more importantly from both of you guys, just how to be a professional, and it was so good for a young guy like myself to learn from you both. The last thing I'll say is I also learned that I cannot play guilty hockey. I think we proved that when we were in Norfolk, and you guys took me out, and I think it was me, Ryan Stone, Ryan Lannon, and Carcillo, and we went to that dueling piano bar and closed it down after dinner, and yeah, I realized my rookie year that I cannot play guilty hockey, and that was a very good lesson for me to learn. I haven't tried it since, so. But I miss you both. I thank you guys for everything you did for me. Congratulations, well deserved. What a great organization to be in the Hall of Fame for. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins is one of my favorite places I've played in my career. And congratulations, guys. Well deserved. Good? Nice.